He brings a record of 13 wins with only 1 defeat. 7 victories coming by way of knockout. From Barranquilla, Colombia, Brandon El Matrayo Valdés. He brings a record of 5 wins with only 1 defeat. 3 victories coming by way of knockout. He is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Cienfuegos, Cuba, Robeisy, el Tren, Ramirez.
Robeisy Ramírez entered the fight carrying the expectations of a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, determined to prove that his transition to the professional ranks was reaching full stride.
6 years ago tonight, he pulled a shocking upset with a first-round knockout. Oh, and there is the left hand that floors Nova, and the fight is over.
Known for his slick southpaw technique, sharp counters, and ability to control distance, Ramírez brought a level of skill and pedigree that few could match at featherweight.
From the mouth of Romero.
He might be done.
Here comes Ramirez with plenty of time to work with. And oh, it's a left hand and another big left hand. And it is a knockout victory for Robeisy Ramirez.
Facing the tough and durable Brandon Valdés, Ramírez aimed to make a statement performance, one that would silence any lingering doubts and confirm his rise toward world title contention.
In the southpaw stance with these silver and blue trunks.
Well, Valdés can box. He can definitely box. Sure. He's going to sit back and wait, as you can see now. Going to sit back and wait and perhaps wait for Valdés to open up. Robeisy to get comfortable in that ring. He's got to make it his fight. And to be able to come back and counter, because like I said, that's, you know, he's not going to sit there and bang with you. He's going to wait for an opportunity for you to make a mistake and counter you.
Danny learning that pro style. This just his 7th professional fight after over 400. Trying to work on improving his power. They say he's got an aggressive style, but a technical aggressive style. Likes to pick apart his opponents and definitely utilize those generating some more of that power. And utilizing his legs a little bit more as a pro has kind of been a point of emphasis for Ismael Salas and Robeisy.
Correct. He's, you know, teaching him how to become a pro.
Ooh, nice counter left hand there. Well. Yep, down to the body with the right hand as Valdés keeps that guard real high. Opens up Valdés nice with a nice check left hook.
On the outside, and that is to establish position.
This is the 15th professional fight, Ramírez, and good start here, good body shot there from Ramírez, but Valdés very much holding his own here in round 1.
Y cuando tú lo trabajas en la media, en la larga distancia, todos los golpes tú se lo das de contragolpe, ¿no?
Downstairs with that right hand and then a left. Robeisy blocks this one and then comes back with the counter left hand there, and that's that counter.
To counter the counter, you start and you finish. Timing his punches, waiting to land that left. He knows what he's up against. Amateur standout.
It's just tricky because Ramírez is also pretty good with his angles and his footwork, so it's just it's timing as well.
No, like I said, he's a smart fighter. He's definitely a slick fighter. Got good ring generalship. On the other hand, Valdés, he's got to be the pressure fighter. He understands this is in his show.
I think he's doing a good job of that so far. And Robeisy doesn't have that high punch output, but as you mentioned, being that his style, Valdés doesn't, then he doesn't have anything to kind of counter. So to your point, Valdés has got to be.
He's got to be smart with his approach. Nice left there by Robeisy. And there goes Valdés being the aggressor, trying to finish off the round.
Yeah, predict fights, but I do think that this is going to be a tougher test for Berlanga. Maybe he sees what he did throw, but it was Valdés kind of pushing the action, particularly at the very end.
We don't see a whole lot. We don't see him carrying a whole lot of power in this weight class for Robeisy. This is Valdés' first fight at 26.
Correct.
Something must have been said in that corner, the Valdés' corner there by Estrellita Hassel.
Well, it's a way for him to try to. You've been 8 rounds before. You've been there. This is only the 2nd time that Robeisy has had a scheduled 8-rounder. Push the pressure, push the action, let your hands go, make him think.
Yes, Valdés went the distance in his last fight. He went 10 rounds, so he knows what it is to go
even though he's the one coming up from 22 in his last fight.
Got to leave it all in the ring.
Showing his defensive prowess as he's blocked a lot of these shots from Valdés.
Creating angles, moving side to side, stepping away from danger. But he said maybe perhaps work behind the jab before you take that step back and maybe have a Valdés run into something. But you got to do it behind the jab. Good combination punching there by both fighters.
Yep, Valdés getting that
on the inside, trying to create openings, as you said. Just like you would a left hook, you're trying to do the same thing with that right hook.
Get some style points, perhaps kicking up that left leg right down the middle there on Valdés.
Notice when Robeisy lands that left hand, he automatically...
I think he's already feeling a little bit behind on where he is, and some of that to his own, you know, Ramirez and Brandon Valdés. Tactical fight, but entertaining fight. A little bit of body work. You know,
stepping back, in, out, feinting, working behind his jab, and then again, we're trying to make it a fight. Perhaps trying to get Robeisy to, you know, fight. He's got to start and he's got to finish. That's what Valdés needs to do.
There he goes. That's a good start. Down to the...
He's got to get right back at it again if he wants to have a chance versus Robeisy. Robeisy got some high IQ. Good ring generalship by Robeisy. There, look, he could be in that close and make you miss.
And has only 6, this now 7 professional fights. His defensive prowess has been with Shakur Stevenson, again, a guy that rarely gets hit in fights. It's beautiful to watch, especially when it's just done almost with footwork.
To enjoy this type of boxing, these type of skills. 400 amateur fights, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and he's, you know, I mean, this type of skills you develop with time, and as you can see,
picking his shots,
waiting to counter, waiting for the right, not wasting punches, now stepping forward, now making Valdés retreat.
Valdés blocking some of these.
Valdés is very calm. I'm sorry, Valdés is not doing a bad job. Not doing a bad job at all. He's actually, you know,
what they could see, and kudos to Nakatani for everything he did. It's not only because of what Teofimo was going through. A loss in that fight, looking to get back in the win column tonight against Felix Verdejo. That's coming up later tonight on ESPN in our co-main event.
Here in the 5th round. Again, Valdés coming forward. Here we go. Robeisy stepping and turning. It's a battle of position. It's always a battle of position between the southpaw and the orthodox fighter. Particularly Robeisy creating space, generating space, enough space to... And Robeisy taking his time. Listen, I'm going to wait for you to open up and I'm going to come back and counter you.
And it's got to be Ramírez is somewhere else. They're not landing. That's got to be frustrating mentally for a fighter.
No, you're correct, but wait, listen, let me tell you, when you're facing a fighter like Robeisy, then you got to land wherever you can.
Just let him go.
Just let him go. You can't sit there and speculate. You throw that right hand, before you throw it, he's going to slip over to his left and counter you with this left. You know, so you got to be, definitely got to be, stay in the pocket, stay inside, don't pull back out.
Ramírez tapping his own head with his gloves.
But, great boxer, but I don't see him carrying that type of power into this weight class.
You think he should go back down to 122? Their guy Bam back in action here, and then of course they work with Nakatani in our co-main event. So
there's a right hand lead there by Valdés, and landing good. On the other hand, Robeisy can't get too comfortable in there.
And Robeisy going down to the body, and that's actually something Valdés hasn't done a lot here in these last couple rounds. He hasn't.
Yeah, you're absolutely. And on the other hand, you know, Robeisy going to the body, but not as much as well.
No, that's what made me think of it. Is now that he's starting, I'm like, you know what? Valdés hasn't gone to the body much. He's not necessarily just standing there to get hit.
Maybe Valdés's plan is to go to the body, but this guy's not, and he's no longer there for Valdés to be able to land them shots to the body.
To the point deduction, but it doesn't seem to have much of effect.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't think it was intentional at all.
Me neither.
Just got caught once. We warned you for it. You did it again. You do it. And he was doing well before it happened. Valdés was. Good fight. I believe that Valdés has definitely been a game fighter tonight and giving Robeisy a good fight.
And then we see Robeisy pouring it on here now. at the end of round 6, looking to get that stoppage, and he gets it.
That's
Just as I said, Russell Mora steps in, calls a halt to this fight, and Robeisy Ramirez collects his 4th knockout as a professional.
And at the end there, you see him coming out with everything. You know, he understood he had his opponent hurt. He went in there for the kill, something that I hadn't seen from Robeisy in the past.
Declaring your winner by technical knockout, Robeisy El Tren Ramírez.